Good morning, kids. Welcome to the class of computers. As in the last class, we have studied about algorithm and flowcharts. We have even seen flowchart symbols. Now, in today's class, we are going to see some more examples based on flowcharts. But you know why flowchart is important? Flowchart plays a very important role in computer programming. It is a good programmer habit to draw a flowchart before writing program, as it makes the programming task easier. A complex problem can be broken down into a smaller and simple problems, which can be solved and then reassembled to get the final solutions to the original complex program. That's the very important role of a flowchart. It even makes our problem very easier by breaking down in the small parts. First, we will see an example to find the average of two numbers. As in the last class, if you remember, I have mentioned to start a flowchart, every time we have to use the starting symbol, which is in oval shape, as you can see above. And then what we'll do, we'll take two numbers, as we have to find the average of two numbers, so we need two variables to store the values in it. Now, why I am calling this A and B numbers? Why I am calling this A and B variables? Because every time as they will process, the value of this variables will change accordingly. If I put in a formula, so accordingly it will change. That's why I am calling it variable. Whatever values you will enter, they are going to store in these two variables. After this, what I will do after taking input from the user, what I have to do now? Now I have to calculate with the formula. So my third one will be process box. As process box is always in rectangle shape. Process box is always in a rectangle shape. So you can see here a process is happening. Average of two numbers, A plus B divided by 2. This is the formula to find the average, as we all know. Now, what is this? What is AB? As I find the average of two numbers, it will store in the variable AB. A plus B upon 2. For example, if you enter A is equals to 1 and B is equal to 2. So what will be the average of it? A plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. So A plus B is 3. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So AB is equal to 1.5. What is the value of AB here? 1.5. Now I got the average. Yes, I got the average. So now I want to print it. I want to show it now to the user that the value is 1.5. So the next will be again output box. Next will be again input or output box. It will print. It will show the message on the screen that print AB means 3.5 is the average. Whatever message you wanted to show to the user, you can type in this box. And after this, since I found the average, what I have to do now? I want to stop the flowchart. So I will use the stop symbol. Okay. So as you can see, this is the final flowchart. Again, I'll repeat it once again so that you will understand it better. The first symbol is of start and stop, which is an oval shape. Here I am starting my flowchart. Read AB. What is happening here in the we call it input and output box. What is happening here? I am taking input from the user. It means they will input the value of A and B, whatever they want to insert. A could be equal to 2, 3, 4, or B could be equal to any number. A could be any number or B as well. After taking numbers from the user, I want to calculate the average. So it will go in the formula AB is equal to A plus B divided by 2. So for example, you insert A is equal to 2, even B is equal to 2. So what will happen here in the third box? what will happen here? Here AB is equal to A plus B divided by 2, which means 2 plus 2. Yes, so 2 plus 2 is 4 divided by 2, and that is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So what is the value of AB? It is 2, right? As it is showing here, print AB, it will show print 2 now, and then in the last the flowchart will get stopped. As you can see in the middle, there are some flow lines. It is nothing but showing us the flow of the flowchart, means from where it starts and where it ends and how it is going on. Now we'll see one more example of a flowchart to understand the concept better. We'll see a flowchart. We'll draw a flowchart to find the larger of the two numbers entered by the user. Okay, to find which number is larger between two numbers, we'll draw one flowchart. As you can see here, there are some flow lines. Again, by flow lines, they will help us to understand the flow of the flowchart. Okay. As you know, always the flowchart starts with the start symbol, which is in an oval shape. The first symbol shows us the starting of the flowchart, while the second symbol is input or output box, which is in the shape of a parallelogram. Here, the user will enter the two numbers, A or B. He will enter the value of A and B. Then it flows down. As you can see here, which symbol is this? This is diamond symbol. We also call it a decision box. As you can see in the decision box, we have given one condition that if A is greater than B. If the condition is true, then our flowchart moves to the right hand side and it will print as a L is equals to A, means A is greater. If the condition false, means A is not greater, then it will go to down and it will print as L is equal to B, whatever value of a B is, and the flowchart will print it and then it will get stopped. Okay, we'll explain it with the example now. As you can see here, suppose A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. Now it will check the condition whether 2 is greater than 3. So is 2 is greater than 3? No. So it will not go on the right hand side and it will go to the down direction, means L is equals to B. So what is the value of L now? L is equals to 3. So it will be print as a L is equals to 3 because L is the largest number, and then the flowchart will get stopped here. So what is loop? Loop is a sequence of instructions that repeat itself a specified number of times until a particular condition is met. I repeat, until a particular condition is met. We will understand it with example better. Now we'll see an example of a loop to understand it much better. We'll see an example to print the numbers between 1 to 5, a series of number between 1 to 5. As we always start a flowchart with the start symbol, as you can see here, which uses in the oval shape. After that, a process box is there, which shows the value of A is equals to 1. We initialize the value of A is equals to 1. Then a decision box is there in the diamond shape. A decision box is there. There we have given a condition that A will be less than or equal to 5. Now why 5? Because we have to print a series of number up to the 5 only. If you want to print up till 10, you will give the condition A is less than or equal to 10. So it will check the condition as the value of A is 1 and 1 is less than or equal to 5. So it will move to the downward direction and it will print the value of A, which is 1, right? If the value of A will be more than 1, then the loop will get false. If we print the value of a is equals to 6, then it will go in the false direction, and there only loop will get end. As the condition becomes here true, which means a is less than or equal to 5, it will print the first value of a, which is 1. Okay, so after printing the value of a, it will go here in this, and a plus plus means it will increase the value of a. Earlier a was 1, now it will become here 2. Again it will check the condition in the decision box that whether 2 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so 2 is less than or equal to 5. So again it will print the value of 2. Okay, the second value will be 2. Again it will go here, and a's value will increase by 1, so it will become 3, and continuously the loop will go on until and unless the value of a doesn't becomes less than or equal to 5. So last value will be 5. So our series will get printed between 1 to 5. I hope kids you all have understand algorithm and flowchart. This was all something about algorithm and flowcharts. Thank you.